Exposing yourself to alien artifacts.
Welcome to episode 4 of our efficiency playthrough, where we expand our steel, work with coal, and as we fly back in, you'll notice the top right, we have all the materials we need to complete phase 2. So let's go and launch the elevator. Okay, we parachuted our way back up so we can upgrade. Oh no, missing modular frames. Oh, we're just gonna handcraft those because I don't want to come back up here. All Mark II'd up. We should be getting 240 out of each of these. Here we are, it looks like. We're going to need Mark III belts, and I didn't bring steel beams with me. That was brilliant. You just came from the steel beam place and parachuted your way up a cliff. And didn't bring steel beams to upgrade your conveyor belts. Okay, I'll be back shortly. And we're back. Mark III, everything up. Lifts are all done. I can reach those from the bottom. Okay, we should have Mark III belts all the way from our coal nodes. I already did 2 of the iron nodes, so I just have 1 more iron node to complete, and everything will be Mark III'd. We can rearrange our belts and get the rest of our foundries online, and we can have a pretty significant steel production for this early in the game. Okay, I've got this thing pretty close to cleaned up. Just take a look at what I've done here. So each of these foundries takes 45 of each coal and iron. I think everybody knows that. We got 240 coming in on a 270 belt. So we take off 45, we take off 90, we take off 135, we take off 180, we take off 225 here with this machine. That leaves 15 on the belt as it leaves. That's okay because we have a 240 belt joining. So now this becomes a 255 belt. The nice thing about this is we're extracting at a rate of 240. Our belt can hold 30 more, so we can just send the overflow directly through. We don't end up with the problem we had last time where we had to do a whole bunch of overflow belts to the end because our belt capacity is a bit higher. So we get to the point where we don't have quite enough. We merge on another belt, and we carry on down. So now we're going to have to do the same thing again. When we get to 225, we'll merge again, and we'll end up with a 270 belt right at the end. So we have this guy at 45, 90, 135, 180, 225 is that one over here. So this guy's 225, it's a 255 belt. So after this guy, let's grab a merger and put it right on that belt there. We're gonna go this one up, over. Quite what I want to do. Up, over. Okay, we're gonna put one there. That's just an anchor, so now we can go with a merger, not a splitter, and control on the belt. Use that as an anchor so it snaps into the grid properly and doesn't end up in a weird spot. Then we grab, this is our belt right here that needs to feed that. We'll need that. Grab that belt, and okay, that's less than ideal. I should have done this a little different. I should have taken the other one up and over. That's fine. We can do it this way. Perfect. Okay. And the bottom one is coal, so we just need to grab our last coal node, which comes straight through here. There. And can I reach? Not quite. There's support right there, and connect that up. Now I just got to wire up these foundries and turn them into, we'll do the exact same thing we did here with 4 constructors working on pipes and 4 working on beams. Send them on the other side, join the beams up into, maybe we'll turn it into an industrial container. I'm not sure if we'll join the pipes up, we might just leave them separate on both ends, we can always connect them later for whatever we're going to need them for. Okay, everything is connected at our steel production factory here. We now have 16 foundries producing steel, so doubled our production from where we were. 8 constructors making pipes, 8 constructors making beams, and then we've got encased beams, 2 constructors here, and versatile frameworks. We have 2 assemblers and 2 assemblers for versatile frameworks. So let's grab our versatile frameworks. I don't have room for them all. I don't need to be carrying around limestone. What else do I not need? I don't need to be carrying around iron ore. And we can go bring those to our space elevator. And maybe probably go take a look at our coal plant, because I think our power grid is starting to rely on biomass. Oh yeah, I was going to go upgrade this. I should do that. Yeah, we are starting to have the biomass burners kick on to keep our grid alive, so we do need to double our capacity at our coal power plant there. Automated wiring has finished. Smart plating, that one's going to take a while. And versatile frameworks, we'll see. We've got our first delivery. We'll see if it surpasses smart plating yet or not. I expect it will finish before smart plating overall. It produces quite a bit quicker. I might have to see if I can't double smart plating's production yet again, so that we can actually get that one done in a reasonable amount of time, because we're going to be looking at 14-15 hours to complete phase 2 at this point, which I was hoping I could do it in less than 10, but you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. Modulations. Well, you know what? They're right here. Let's go get them. Okay, I think those are already all marked 3, so that should be perfect. Now we can actually use more modular frames. Now that we don't actually need them anymore. Well, we will. We will need them in the future. We will need more. I shouldn't say we don't need them. We will need as many as we can get, and probably a few more. $410. Yeah, we've already surpassed our smart plating with our versatile frameworks there, so I kind of wish I had the ability to put some summer sleeps in, or I do have the ability to overclock if I wanted to make power shards. The thing is, I don't really want to make power shards until I get my summer sleeps. I can't believe I haven't found one yet. I gotta go on a search for one. There's gotta be one kicking around here somewhere. Anyway, off to our power plant. Maybe find a summer sleep on the way. I think I've spotted what we need. Actually, I think we need 2 of them, because I think we have to burn one of them up in research. I think I spotted one. Where'd it go? Did I not? Was it just a colorful cactus? Oh no. Oh no. I must be completely blind. There it is. There's what I need right there. I might need one more, but it's right there. It's right at my base. I just have to open my eyes. I would see. And I don't have space for it. I don't have space for it. Oh boy. Hey, there we go. Any more? Any more right here?
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fixit and head of its R&D department.
All that work. I finally got it. It's right under my nose. Right above my nose the whole time. Now we can get another one, and we can make some power shards, and we can increase our production, and we can start to be efficient. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's over here. I don't see it. Parachute our way up, anyway. We successfully parachuted our way up. Can it still be above us? No. Where is it? Where is it? Is it below us? This takes priority right now. The cave. Crouch. There's gonna be some spiders somewhere. Is it not in here? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know where you are, but I hear you. Two of them. Okay, okay. Where did I come from? Where do I go? No, no, no. This can't be it. This can't be a dead end. There has to be a summer slope. It must be here. My disappointment level is rising by the second as I get disoriented. I don't think it's in here. Why? Okay, there must be another cave. There must be a bigger cave. No, no, no. Why is this side of the map have all these caves that I can't find? What am I doing wrong? There's not even any rock I can blast open here. There's just nothing. There's just no way in. That's where I just was. That wasn't it. That didn't work. It looks like it should work, but it didn't work. Another one in range. Maybe this will be easier. Over here. Oh no. This looks deadly. I don't have a gas mask yet. Where are you? You're right there. I'm gonna die getting this. Oh, I made it! Where's my power plant at? I think it's over here. I know, I'm kind of lost. Imminent destruction. I don't have anything to eat. Just run. Just run. I do have things to eat. I'm just not carrying them. Just run. Jump. And fly. Okay, here's my power plant. Okay, that wasn't too bad. This is where I want it to be. 7 more. Do we have the materials? I think we should. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 go. 11, 12. That work. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I thought one was missed there. And 12. Okay. 12 more. Power plants. Power plants are like batteries, and you could connect plant to plant. I don't think you can you? No, I'm pretty sure you can't. If I connect this one, no, I can't go there. Yeah, I wish they were like batteries. That would be so much better. Okay, time for some more plumbing. And then we'll have to rearrange our belts to make sure we get some coal over here. But for now, plumbing. What do we want to do with this? So this one just feeds 2. It should feed 4. This end one also just feeds 2. It should also feed 4. So let's go. Let's see. This one will be 3. This one will be 4. So here. Connect up that. Oh, what have I done? I've done something terribly wrong. What have I done? Was that all it took to shut it down? It couldn't run for that long? Oh no. Oh, we're just... Yeah, like our production dropped significantly there. A couple of them shut down, I guess. I guess they ran out of material? Interesting. Interesting. Now what I would like to do is fill these all the way up first and then turn them on. So what I might do is just disconnect the power line from these for now. Just so it makes it all the way down this manifold. Everything gets filled up and then our power can be consistent. Otherwise it'll take probably hours for this thing to actually stabilize. Everything should be mathematically where it needs to be. Everything's upgraded to the right liner. Everything should be running the right lift. That's a Mark 3. The belts are Mark 3. That belt's a Mark 3. Everything looks pretty good. Let's see if we can just flip this grid back on. As well. And we're just going to take this line. That pipe. I gotta connect that pipe. Okay, let's go get some copper sheets. Okay, we got a copper sheet, so we're back in action. Let's connect everything up again, or finish connecting. Finish connecting everything up. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to speak when I can't speak. Why not? Why not? Why not? There we go. And it blew immediately, eh? Interesting. I don't know why it blew. It should have been... Okay. I added power before I added load. Okay. Okay. Whatever. It's working now. It's not stable, but it's working. Batteries might not be a bad thing. And now these things should charge right up. Once they charge up, we should have as many issues with the grid. Let's see, maybe I'll just run through and shut off. Or something. That one's at 100. Are these all full? 100. 100. This should be stable. I don't know why it's not stable. This is stable. Everything's green here. Stable, two by themselves. The four I've shut off are down, but the rest are... I think we should have a stable grid. We do have a stable grid. Okay, well, let's fire these back up. Got water in them? Yeah, got water in them. Okay. megawatts of coal power plus 300 of biofuel. That will get us through to complete phase 2. I mean, we were going to complete phase 2 without it, but that should get us a fair ways into phase 3 until we can get our fuel systems online. So there we have it. One coal factory. Very spread out. But hey, it was efficient to build because I could just spam things. At the end of the day, yeah, okay, it doesn't look as good as some people's, but it works. When it works. Sometimes it doesn't, but when it works, it works. Still in search of a few nodes. Thought maybe there'd be something up on top here. I know where the first starting spot, there's a SAM node up on a hill nearby the base, so I figured to come up here, but nothing other than a Mercer sphere and a nice view of the base and of the steel factory. Anyway, still looking for that purple gold. Maybe up there? Can I parachute my way up there? I guess that'll be the challenge. Halfway up this mountain, I don't know, there's still more to go. Maybe this trail will come around on... Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. It's not up on top of the mountain. Where am I? Okay, ouch. Well, that is one thing I certainly need, is that SAM. I wonder if I can just parachute my way down there, if I should see what's on top of this mountain first. Maybe I'll climb the mountain, but I should make a note of that. That's an interesting spot. Up here somewhere. Can I add a marker somewhere up there? There's some SAM up there. Okay, that's wonderful. At least I know where that is, so I can come back for that. I'm kind of stubborn, so I think I'm going to try and climb this mountain. Can't stop now. I see it. It's in sight. I think this path around should take us up. No. Come on, parachute. Help me climb. Go back. Find a spot. There's got to be somewhere you can climb back up. Get up. Come on. I don't want to have to do this all over again. I missed it. How did I miss it? Why is it not climbing? This should climb. Climb. Oh, I'm so disoriented. Come on, don't do that. Don't let it go. One at a time here. Jumping. Oh boy. This would be so much better with a jetpack and a good fuel type. Oh, radiation, oh no. I heard the achievement sound. We just gotta be careful because it looks like there's uranium up here. Purple power slug. Well, down we go. SAM down there. These other nodes are they just iron? I think I'm still missing a quartz node and those are just iron. And probably some others. Bauxite we won't have to worry about for a bit yet. SAM is the big one. We need a little bit of SAM to unlock dimensional depots. Crafting bench in.
SAM reanimation recipe
Reanimated
unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened, provided it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Okay, we have gathered our materials here. I have 22 stacks of reanimated SAM. That's 2200 reanimated SAM. 4 SAM per, so that was 8,800 and a little bit of SAM that I mined. Just spammed 25 portable miners down and kept hand processing it to reanimated SAM, so it took up less space in my inventory, so at least I can take a bit back with me. Should get me started on my dimensional storage until such a time that I can come back either to this node or find a different node and get a more permanent setup. But hopefully that's enough to get us started with. It's time to venture back to base now that we're up here and base is down here, so they don't die on the way, and we'll see how this trip goes. Summer slip. Let's grab that if we can. If I can get it without dying. Come on. Nice. Get it and get out. Okay, back to base. Okay, we made it back to base. I went and gathered some steel pipe and some wire, and we made some SAM fluctuators. See why I wanted so much reanimated SAM, because 6 of those only makes 1 SAM fluctuator. So we got, we're gonna say 2,200 reanimated SAM, so we should have enough for a few SAM fluctuators anyway. We're out in our inventory. I got them all sitting in a storage box right here. That should be enough though for some dimensional depot research. Wonderful. I'd like to be able to get a manual.
Dimensional depot unlocked. SAM can be utilized to deconstruct matter down to its chemical elements in one dimension, and the Mercer sphere allows it to be transferred and stored in another. Once parts are fed into the dimensional depot, they can be accessed by the Pioneer inventory and build gun system at any time, anywhere.
We see through the window. It is pathetic. Consume more blood. The glass will not shatter, the metal will not bend, the wood will not splinter. Weave.
Okay, 166 SAM fluctuators. Hopefully that gets us a bit further down this technology chain. I definitely want production amplifier. That's critical to our system efficiency.
Production amplifier unlocked. Every single manufacturing and smelting building will be backwards compatible with this new technology.
The spin sphere of woven windows. Each tiny body contains tinier bodies until the line layers fold into curves which folds into threads which weave a tapestry. A song of light and leaf and flower, a dance of matter clouds and...
I think they're trying to explain energy to matter conversion theory, but you do not need to understand it to do your job. I'll just mute them for you so you can continue your mission. I, however, will be taking notes. This is fascinating material.
I wanted to take notes too, Ada. I don't think you actually care about me.
Dimensional expansion increased to 200%. Refining manipulation of SAM allows us to now deconstruct non-living matter down to its atomic components in one dimension, and store it in basic bound states in another.
Make a curve out of a line. Your shallow minds create shallow solutions. Pretty ripples.
Shallow mind? Pretty ripples? I certainly hope that wasn't meant to include me.
Of course it was. Okay, here we are. We are sleeping some power shards now that I have the ability to use our summer sleeps multiplier times 2. Means that I can use this to double our output of power shards from what we would normally get. makes use of our power slugs much more efficiently, and this is all about efficiency, so I'm going to do this here, and we can make this even better by doing this. Okay, frameworks completed. 70 more smart plating. I did find one more summer sloop, so let's put one of those in anyway. Power up to 113 megawatts, so hopefully we've got that. Oh yeah, look at that. We got plenty. We could sloop everything here if we had more summer sloops. 7.5 per minute here. There should be 5 per minute coming out the other side, so 12.5 per minute. 5 minutes, we'll be done. Seal.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 2 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 2 will be completed and the construction dock will be constructed. After completion of Phase 2, the technologies of Tiers 5 and 6 will become available in the hub. These might feel intimidating after your previous experience, but rest assured that you would not be here if you were entirely incompetent. Highlights are oil production, railway transportation, the jetpack, and many more. Completing Phase 3 of Project Assembly is your next main objective. Just remember to focus on producing and delivering the project parts, and Fixit's faith in you will be strengthened.
Wonderful. Let's send these away.
Phase 2 of Project Assembly completed. You have been performing more adequately under pressure and are closer than ever to saving the day. Perhaps you were the right choice for the job. Time will tell. You will now enter Phase 3 of Project Assembly. Continue as you are, and there should be no issue. For humanity. For Fixit.
More adequately. That is the objective, isn't it? Okay. That's it for this. We will see you next time when we look at Tiers 5 and 6 and Phase 3 and finishing getting some blueprints set up for some of the stuff we unlocked in Tier 4. Some hypertube cannon launchers, try some new 1.1 stuff with that, and yeah, we'll see you next time.